Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is a hair vlog of how I achieve my boho braids. I tried to go as in-depth as possible, but making the video as short as possible as well. If you want to know how I did my hair, then definitely keep watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video and find it useful. I'm going to be doing black boho braids. First, I'm going to show you what products I use before I get into the video. So to wash my hair, I used this shampoo from Balea, and I also used their conditioner as well. And then I used the hair mask from the same brand. To do my actual braids, I don't use gel. I only use this Blue Magic hair cream, and I find like gel becomes flaky and I don't like the way it feels on my hair. I use this color 1B Expression hair. It's already pre-stretched, and then I got the curls from Amazon, and it came with a pack of 3. I'm gonna use this rat tail comb. It has the pointy side and then the comb, and then I just have this other comb as well. I use these hair ties just to section my hair, and I also have some clips too to help hold the parts. So without further ado, let's get into the video, and I hope you enjoy. First, I'm gonna part my hair. I have this small oval mirror here, and then I have a mirror facing me as well. I usually part my hair into 3 sections. I do 2 at the front, and then I do the back as well. And then I part the first line. And then I just parted that into 4 smaller sections. And then I take some Blue Magic and I just massage that on the hair before I start braiding. Because this isn't a knotless hairstyle, I cut the braiding hair into the size that I already want to be the whole hair. And then I cut it into 2 unequal halves and fold them together like that. So it looks like this. So this is one, and then these 2 will be joined as one. I take the hair that was parted, I divide that into 3 for the 3 sections, and I just start braiding. This part, you want to hold your hair slightly tightly, not too tight, because obviously you're going to be feeling a bit of pain if it's too tight, but you want to have a firm hold. When I have the knot, and then I keep going down. When I make up to where my hair stops, I take a curl and I add that into the braid and braid it down a bit before removing the curl, and then I continue braiding down. I braid down to an equal or an almost equal distance of how my natural hair was, and then I add another curl, and then I braid down a bit before removing the curl again like I did the first time. Just to give a clearer view, so you take the curl, and as you can see, I have a tiny bit of the curl left out, so I add that into one of the hair, and I add the longer part into the other hair as well, and then I keep braiding. So you keep braiding down just to give the curl a firm hold, and then you take out the curl, and then you continue braiding, leaving that tiny part still in your hair, because that's going to give the curl support and it won't fall off. When you've braided down to an equal distance, then you go ahead and repeat that same process of adding the curl, and then you just keep braiding it down. Equal distance just means you're trying to have the same space in between the curls, so you're adding your curls at almost the exact same place each time, and then you just continue the whole process of adding curls and braiding down around your whole head. And this is just me showing my progress so far. And then I just kept braiding and braiding and braiding. I was switching between sitting down and standing up just because of personal comfort, and I just found that it helped me stay awake more so that I could do more before I went to bed. So after parting and dividing your part into 3 sections, giving each section its own braiding hair, and then I keep braiding down, and then I add the curl where my hair stops. I braid down a bit, take out the curl, and then I keep braiding. This is just a close-up of how I braid. I braid backwards because it's just what I'm used to. I'm just going to show an unedited part of me adding the curl. So as you can see, I'm adding the curl and then I'm braiding it back to kind of hold the curl in place. And then I keep braiding down braiding down to make sure that you don't have the curls mixed up in the braid that you assigned them to. Another method people use for the curls is to divide them into two, like I'm doing in this video. So you divide it into two just so that you don't have to add another curl at the end. Instead, when you reach the end, you just take out the other part of the curl and then you keep braiding down to finish the braid. This was my progress for the first day. I decided to call it a night at 4:12 and then I continued in the morning, just continuing the whole process of braiding and braiding, adding curls and braiding. After I'm done with the back, I section one half of my head first, making sure that the lines and the parts are equal before I start actually braiding the front. And then I just do the same process of braiding and adding curls. I'm done with half my head and now I'm moving to the other half, adding curls, braiding, adding curls, braiding and adding curls. You just want to make sure that you're taking your time so that the hair is coming out how you like. Finally, I'm on the last line and I'm actually so tired. At this point, I've been braiding for about 12 hours, but not in the same day. So I'm just finishing up the last braid. The part you have to be most careful about is dipping your hair in hot water. You have to make sure you're taking your time to do this because if you mess it up, you can get seriously injured. So I'm just putting it into a bowl and there's already hot water in the bowl, but I'm also pouring some water from the kettle. If you're not an expert at doing this, please get someone who can to help you or get someone to also assist you because it can cause a lot of harm if you get it wrong. I also dip my towel into hot water and just dab it on places that couldn't have entered the bowl. I used some Blue Magic and just rubbed a bit on some of the curls, not all. I just put it mostly on the front. And then I used hair mousse and put mousse on my hair. That is basically how I achieved this look. The hair is like a week old now, so the curls are a bit messy, but I actually like them. Every like 2 to 3 days I use like water and leave-in conditioner, and I also put some hair mousse and I use this L'Oreal spray as well. If you want a video of how I maintain my braids, then do let me know in the comments. But I really hope you found this video helpful, and let me know if you do boho braids and if my tutorial was helpful, and I'll see you next time.